The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Hey, we're in Indian Head here with the Flatlanders, and we've got Jaden Damon, and he's got an 81 Dodge
W150.
W150. Club cab. I asked you what club you belong to. So tell us a little bit about your truck. Where did you get it?
I got it from a guy in Estevan, and I've owned it for 5 years now.
So what do you like to do with it, Damon?
Uh,
Are you a mud guy? Do you go out in the mud or out in the field, or you have a little fun with it that way?
Kinda.
So what has it got in there?
Just the original 360 motor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you put some bigger tires on, or did he put those on?
They were on there when I bought it, yeah.
So what are those tires? What have you got there? Do you know?
Duratrax 33s, yeah.
So, okay, so you got some headlights up here and doing a little sort of night vision kind of thing?
Yeah, you can see pretty good with those. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 4-speed standard 4x4. That's rare.
Yeah, 4-speed 4x4, and it's got a 360 in it, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, good Saskatchewan truck. You can go anywhere with anything, huh?
Yeah, I need some body work, but it's
it's
not
fun
bad
though.
for being 45 years old.
Is it 45 years old?
Yeah.
My God, fantastic! You got a bit of a lift kit in it too, huh?
No, that's stock height.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that right, huh?
Hopefully next year it'll be lifted and bigger wheels. So.
Well, looks like you're having a lot of fun with it. Thanks for joining us on Cruisin.
Thank you.
So we're here with Gabe Vogel. He's got a 79 Little Red truck. Tell us a little bit about your Little Red Express truck.
Yeah, I bought it about 3 years ago. I've had it. It's all original.
Is it really? Is this, the paint and everything and all
Everything, yeah.
You know, guys, when they bought these trucks, they were really special. Back in 79, I don't know what Dodge was thinking, but they just came out with this.
Yeah, they were the fastest trucks on the road for 78 and 79. They built them for 2 years, and they were the fastest production truck made.
Really?
Really.
What has it got in it?
360 Interceptor. It's all original.
Really? Can we have a look at it and see
Yeah.
what that looks like? Yeah. And so this is the OEM paint. This is factory paint, just the way it was.
Paint, factory, windshield, everything. I got the Chrysler. Where is it? Chrysler Star on the window. I think that's factory.
Okay, yeah. Oh, let's have a look at that 360 in there and see what that looks like. Oh, yeah. Even came with the. I don't think.
This one had.
Is that aluminum or chrome?
Chrome?
Okay.
And this one's had factory air conditioning and cruise control on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Back in 1979.
That's pretty cool. So where did you find your truck?
In Weyburn.
Somebody bought. Do you know the history of where it was bought? And everything?
Yeah. Well, I bought it from a guy at the jewelry store. He had it, and then I bought it from him.
Okay. So are you from Weyburn?
Yeah, I'm from Weyburn.
Stacks here. They're like off a semi. Did you put those on, or
No, they were all original, and the wood paneling on it's all original.
So this is a factory idea.
Factory exhaust, yeah.
Isn't that something?
Step side.
Is there exhaust baffles in there or some sort of muffler?
Yeah, there's mufflers underneath. And it's not that loud, but it's...
Yeah, it's cool. Now, what about the wheels? Are they...
Yeah, they're the original rims. They're the slotted ones. Those are the factory rims that they come out with.
So everything is as it was from the factory?
Yeah, that's correct.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you've kept it in really nice shape, too. Or the other owner did, too.
Yeah,
so.
the other owner did, too, and then I bought it from him, so... Yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay,
nice truck.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Ken, so we've got a 19, what is this?
2000.
2000. Okay. I remember when these came out. This was very unique for Chrysler to do this, to build their own sort of hot rod. Do you know what they were trying to model or idea they were building off it?
I don't really know. I've never really heard. It has a V6 in it, which is 283 horse, I think, and it goes pretty good. But I thought they should have put a 5.7 in it.
Yeah. No.
But,
Well, I think they were probably a little afraid too, because it's a manufacturer and you
Yeah.
put too much horsepower and these
Well,
things go.
the-
Because I've seen, grandmas to
Right.
other people driving them. Maybe they don't want to have that kind of horsepower in
yeah.
there.
This isn't quite original.
Oh.
Those headlights aren't original.
Oh, really?
The headlights that come out on this car were built into the side right in here.
Okay. I
Now,
was looking at it. I was
this
thinking.
car, before I bought it about 5 years ago, was in an accident on that side, and so they put these headlights on, which I like a lot better.
Yeah, I do too. I
Yeah.
like them. I
Yeah.
like them. Let's have a look at that little 6-cylinder in there. Is
Okay.
it a lot of work to pop it, or? Oh, there it is. Oh my
It's a little
goodness.
dusty in there, but
Yeah. Look at that. The way they hammered that.
3.5 V6.
Jeez. So 3 in each side.
Yep,
It's a V6.
V6. Yeah.
So what did you say it put out for horsepower?
I think it's 283 horse.
That's pretty good for a V6.
Oh, yeah.
And this
Yep.
thing probably flies. What does it weigh? Probably about 2,800 pounds. or
Yeah,
so?
that's pretty much exactly what it weighs. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's right. Well, let's have a. I better close the hood. It's pretty windy. We don't want it to blow all over the place here. So let's have a look at the interior. So what have you got for options in here? Is it a 5-speed or is it an automatic?
It's an automatic.
Well, that makes it nice driving then.
Yeah.
huh?
Oh yeah.
So where did you get the car from? Did you say?
I bought it at a dealer in Estevan, just on a corner lot.
Okay, and they had it there.
Yeah, I don't know where it come from originally, but I think from across the line, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why a Prowler for you?
Because when they first come out, I looked at them, but I was farming then yet,
Yeah.
and I didn't think I should spend the money on something like that.
Buy a better tractor or something.
Well, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Well-
now I don't really do actually too much farming anymore, so.
So you sold a tractor, you can buy a Prowler.
Yeah, something like that. I actually do a lot of baling and hauling bales now,
Oh.
but no actual grain farming anymore.
Okay. Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
So it has a convertible top, and that probably
Yeah,
lifts
yeah.
up.
This lifts up. The convertible top folds back in here and comes up. Like.
Are you completely in there? Like when the top is up, you don't have to put it all up, Ken. But when the top is up, are you sealed in tightly then?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So it can rain and everything and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, this was something that I don't know what got into Chrysler's head, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, usually manufacturers don't go for this kind of thing, you know.
No, they don't. No, they go more for a normal car.
A big
truck or
volume
something.
product.
Yeah.
But even that truck of your son's over there, that's
Yeah.
your son over there. You know, that was a specialty thing, and I
yeah.
think they did okay with it. I wonder how many of these sold, do you know?
No, I don't really know offhand.
Somebody will
I know those trucks, when they built them, they were the fastest production vehicle made in those 2 years. And like it's a 360 in there in high performance. but
Yeah.
They go pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool car.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, and thanks for joining us on Cruisin. Thanks for showing us your
Oh,
Prowler.
you're welcome.
So we're here with Dalen Harriet. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Yeah. And you've got a 19
41 Ford pickup.
Ford pickup. So tell us a little bit about your truck here. Oh, you even got white walls on it. Cool.
Yeah, wide whites. It's a custom deluxe. So it started out as a 41 Ford pickup, but we couldn't find a proper hood for it because the steel hoods, they're just extinct.
Yeah.
So we had a 40 Ford coupe in the yard.
Okay.
Actually, it was my dad's project car at the time.
Yeah.
And he was working on a few other projects at the time. And,
So he lent you the hood?
yeah, so we borrowed the front end off of it.
The whole front end. Oh.
Yeah, the front end, the
Oh,
fenders,
so this
the
is
grill.
a 40 Ford coupe.
Yeah,
front end,
Yeah,
okay.
the deluxe coupe front end. So,
Oh. Geez.
yeah, so it's a little different than the stock pickup,
Yeah.
and you don't see them like this every day.
No, you
Because
don't.
they really don't fit. So there's a lot of custom stuff just in the front end here alone.
So you had to shape the front clip to fit onto the body kind of thing, huh?
Yeah, the hood fits the cowl pretty decent. We had to build this piece here because they're shaped differently.
Okay. Really?
We had to lift the front fenders up 2 inches to meet the bottom of the hood,
Okay.
and then added 2 inches back into the bottom of the fender so it would reach the running board.
Actually, that makes it very cool. It's kind of like, did you do the same thing with the fenders in the back? You just tubbed
No.
them right out there? Or what?
The back fenders are completely custom. They're widened and lengthened and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, they're widened about 5 inches, lengthened quite a bit, and
Have you lowered this truck too, have you?
Yeah.
What's it riding on?
it's on a 40 Ford coupe chassis.
40 Ford coupe
Yeah.
chassis. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's got an 8-inch rear end Mustang and 279 gears.
Oh, tall gears.
Yeah, goes
So
down
you
the
can
highway.
cruise down the highway, yeah, like 110, 120.
110, no problem. Doing about
20.
1,500 RPM.
1500.
Yeah, no, it's a good highway truck. It's got a fuel injected 350, 700 R4.
Is it hard to get the hood open? Is that a
No.
lot of work?
No, not at all.
Let's have a look and see. So you shoehorn that in there, did you?
Yep.
I like this flat black, and then you put this leather bra on it. That's nice. Well, that's a custom-made thing too, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
it's a little dirty, but it's a driver.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. I like that.
This
Boy, the way
truck
that hood,
is-
the hood assembly and everything to hold the hood up, you put all that together like that, or?
Yeah,
Gee, that's a lot of fooling around there.
yeah, there's a lot of work in this truck.
You know, people look at it when it's done, they don't realize what there's the fabricating and the
Yeah,
measuring and all that sort of stuff.
and you know, it's a daily driver. It's got 66,000 kilometers on it. It's been on the road for 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you got any modern conveniences like air or anything like that?
No air. It's got the cowl vent. That's all it's got.
Roll the window down or the front vent kind of
Yeah.
thing. What do they call that? Hot rod black or something that
Yeah.
you got there?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
what
like
it is.
What are those wheels that you have? I can see the 40 Ford.
Yeah, American racing wheels.
Okay.
We needed a big offset for the front just so they don't rub the fenders, and we had to flare the front fenders as well just so they don't rub. And
Jeez. Where are you out of? Where are you from?
I'm from Alberta originally, which
Oh.
is where the truck came.
Okay.
But I live just out here at Capel now.
Oh, you're at Capel. Okay. So you brought the truck from Alberta? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
built
you
it
do
out
most
there.
of the work when you were out there?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah,
Okay.
finished it out there. I
Good
started
for-
on this truck when I was 10 years old.
10 years old?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
now you're
believe it
now
or
you're
not.
15 and you're done. Huh?
yeah. Yeah. No, it's been on the road.
How many years you been putting on this thing then? 10, 15 years?
It's been on the road for 10.
10. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It took a few years to finish.
I love the running boards there.
Yeah.
Is
we
that
put a-
anything part of what the original truck? Did they have running boards like that? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, the trucks were a little different. These running boards are off a coupe as well.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you do for the box? Is that box original?
No, it's a store-bought box.
Oh, okay.
You buy it as a kit and you put it together.
Okay.
We lowered it down because they used to have a filler piece underneath the box between the running board,
Okay.
and I didn't like the look of that, so we dropped it down and made it fit that way. And
So you got a complete custom truck here. So
Yeah.
really the original part of the truck is the cab, right?
basically, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, there's every body panel on this truck has been customized in some way.
Oh, okay. So you've had to play with it to make it work. Yeah. No, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So we
Well-
were just talking this morning over breakfast. It's about time to have it redone.
Oh,
But-
okay. Well, it looks good to me, but yeah, it's
it'll
your
be
hobby,
a
it's your
winter
interest.
project. So.
Yeah. So what would you do with it if you did it?
It would be basically the same. It just needs the bodywork redone. You know, it's got some rock chips and the paint's.
Yeah.
You know, it's-
yeah.
It needs to be redone. And
Hangar rash, they call it, or garage rash. Yeah, it gets moved around and all that stuff. Yeah.
But
Perfect.
you know, 66,000 K, it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good investment for you too, and a good driver.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
So we're here with Stan Gibler. This is a 79?
Yes, it is.
A 79 Lincoln Town Car.
Yes, it is.
Like I told you, I owned one, but I never got to see it. It was just kind of a brokerage thing, but it was fun. So tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, we bought it 5 years ago at a public auction.
At a public auction?
Yes, yes, and it had less than 69,000 kilometers on it.
Really?
It hasn't got quite 80,000 on it right now. It's the last year that they made them this size,
No kidding.
and it's the first year that they didn't put the 460 motor in it. So it's got a 400 motor in it.
Oh, so they scaled back a little bit. Were they
Yeah.
trying to do a little
Yeah.
economy gas
Yeah.
thing or whatever
Yeah,
it is?
yeah.
That's interesting.
And it's all original, except for some of the powertrain stuff,
Yeah.
brakes and tires and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But the body is all original, the interior is all original in it.
So what was the story? Why did it end up at a public auction? A beautiful
The
car.
guy was having an auction sale, so he had it, and he had a couple other vehicles and tractors he was selling
Oh, it
off.
was a farm thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a farm thing or whatever. So it was sold originally out of Ford in Saskatoon, and it ended up in Portage La Prairie, and I bought it from there, from the auction, and took it home and drove it home.
Why for you a 79 Lincoln?
Color was nice,
Yes.
and It looked nice, and I know I worked on them in my years of working. So
Oh, did you? Where did you work
I
on it?
worked at Cardiff Motors in Yorkton.
Okay.
Ford
Oh, I see your.
dealership.
Yes, I see you got your
Yeah.
shirt on there.
So
You knew what Lincolns were all about.
Yep. So
Are they a good car? Is this a
yes,
good?
this is very nice. It rides nice. It handles nice. It'll tow just about anything.
Told just about it. You haven't got a hitch on it, do you?
Yes, I do. I have a hitch on it. We're in the process of rebuilding a '79 bowler.
Oh,
Ford,
oh, that'll
so-
be so cool. You have the
Yep.
bowler and the Lincoln. So what's it do for gas mileage?
Not the best.
I know. I just thinking.
We're doing roughly 13, 14 miles to the gallon.
That's not bad for
No.
a big machine like
No,
this.
but you only run them for a few months of the year.
So what do you figure the weight is on this car?
You know, I can't even remember.
Is
what
it
the weight
5,000 pounds? Do you think
Oh
we're-
yeah, it would be that much for sure.
Yeah, so we're 2.5 tons kind of thing
Yeah.
of steel coming down
Yeah.
the road.
Yeah.
This is when they still built cars like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Let's have a look at the interior here.
yeah. This was an option in them.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the vinyl interior was an option in this year. So
Well, this isn't vinyl. This is velour.
This is velour.
Yes.
Leather was standard apparently.
Oh, leather was standard in these
Yeah.
cars. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I kind of like the velour. I don't know why. It's very
Yeah.
comfy and warm.
Yeah, we cruised at 100K, no problem, and just sails down the highway.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
So it's got all the options: cruise, air, all that
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, this
Power
was the
windows, power
flagship
brakes.
of Lincoln when
Yeah,
you were.
There's a few options that aren't on here. It's got no sunroof. They used
Okay.
to have automatic headlight dimmers. And,
Oh yeah.
You know, so it doesn't have none of that. But
And look at the interior door. All that stuff. No
Yeah.
rust. Everything
Yeah.
is just.
yeah,
Yeah, fantastic. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful car.
yeah.
So we're here with Joe and Myrna Frank, and they've got a '59 Dodge Custom Royal. Is that right? Have I got it right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your car.
What do you want to know?
Well, where did you get it from?
Well, I bought it from a fellow in Weyburn, a lady actually in Weyburn 4 years ago, and then I've been working on it ever since. It was redone, and we just done some final touches and got everything working, most of the stuff working, which is, it's an ongoing thing. So.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Why a custom Royal for you guys? What was the
Oh,
thinking?
because
well, you
it's.
had one when you were.
I had one when I was young, 57.
You did.
Yeah, and I've always wanted a 59, kind of one of the
Is
favorite.
59? Is 59 the year that really makes the? Is that the biggest one they built, kind of thing?
Well, I would say so. Yeah, it'll be the last Finn car. Yeah.
The last what car?
Finns.
Oh, Finn car. Yes.
Yeah.
So somebody had one when you were growing up as a kid and you saw it, or?
Yeah, I had a friend that had one. Yeah.
I can
yeah.
remember our neighbors across the street had one. It was just. And actually, does that have the push button tranny?
It does have the push button tranny. Yeah.
Oh, there it is right there. I
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah.
That was a big deal, actually. I don't think too many. I think there was maybe Etzel had one. I can't remember who else had it.
Etzel had it in the middle of the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you found this car from a lady in Weyburn?
In Weyburn. It was on Kijiji. Yeah.
Kijiji?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been looking for one of these cars probably for 25, 30 years.
Wow. What was the
Yeah.
story with her? Was she the original owner? Or?
No, it was a long story. Her husband bought it from the fellow that rebuilt the car.
Oh, it was rebuilt. Okay.
Yeah, and then he bought it from this fellow. I never got to meet him. I talked to him on the phone, and then her husband passed away, and she decided to sell it. So we went and looked at it, and we kind of fell in love with it as soon as we saw it. And then we found out that the lady that had the car was Myrna's.
the daughter of the minister I had when I was growing up in Lipton.
Oh, you're kidding.
Coincidence, I guess. Yeah. So we bought the car.
So you even have a shirt that matches the red color here today.
I do. And we won 2 awards at the Majestics this year with it. That's the first year we ever showed it at the Majestics.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So what did they come with for an engine, these cars?
361 or a 383.
Or a 383?
Yeah. So most of them would have been a 3. I think they might have come with other. I'm not sure about that. No, they might not have. Some of the other Dodges had like a 6-cylinder and a 318. I don't think these did, but I'm not real sure.
Can we look in the interior here? a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit? Yeah. So did she paint it or did you paint it?
No, it was painted prior to her buying it.
Oh, buying
Yeah.
her buying it. Okay. I don't want to put my fingers on too much paint here.
I don't know the whole story behind this car being like when it was redone, but
And is that the correct interior for it, do you think?
it's best to my knowledge. It's maybe not 100% correct, but it's awfully
pretty,
close.
pretty close.
Awfully
Okay.
close, yeah. Yeah.
There is something about these big custom royals that just,
Oh yeah, they're beautiful cars. There's nothing nicer.
oh man,
Yeah.
they just pop.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the hood. Can we open the hood? Is that okay?
That's
Or
no
I'll let you
problem.
close the door there. I don't want. Yeah. I love this symbol here. Is this a Lancer? Is that what? Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, you got her all done up nice there. So you put a little bit of a chrome oil cleaner, a chrome on your generator. It's even the master cylinder and all that stuff, and power brakes. What does it have for options?
It come with power steering. We added power brakes, and
Okay.
we added an alternator.
Okay.
Options, I guess. I really don't know what all the options were. They probably
Doesn't
were
have
pretty,
AC or
pretty-
anything like that, does it?
I
Air
don't know.
conditioning?
I didn't know any that had it. I don't
Yeah.
know of any. They might have, but I don't know of any that ever
Oh,
had
I'm
it.
just curious. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
'Cause,
Wow, the detail in the engine bay is really nice.
yeah, we've been working on this for 4 years. So
Yeah.
my friend Greg Belond, he helped us a lot with the mechanical stuff, and
Oh, did he?
he did a wonderful job. There's a few little things that we have to do
Is
yet.
he out of Regina or?
No, he's out of Cupar,
And where are you with this?
Fort Capel.
You're at Fort Capel.
Yeah, on a farm west of Fort Capel.
Well, if you want to close the hood, let's have a look at the trunk. Oh yeah, look at the size of that thing. Somebody told me one time in a car like this that there was 4 or 5 kids got in there, and they used to smoke in there while they're waiting to get through the drive-in. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine.
Jeez, look at these headlights. They're just classic, you know? I'd love to know who the Dodge designer is. That the way that these exhaust tips are? Is that part of it, or do you think that's original, or somebody
No, that would have been added on.
added on?
Virgil Exner was the designer of these cars.
Virgil Exner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Chrysler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know a little bit about it then.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I know that he used to work for Ford, and then he went over to Chrysler. It's all. If you look these cars up, you'll find all that information on
Probably
the
one of
internet.
the highest end collectible cars that Chrysler made. I mean, 57.
It
What-
would be
what years
very
were they?
close.
57, 58?
57 and 59. Yeah.
59. Custom
Yeah.
oil.
And then they have the nicest car they got a 61 Chrysler Letter Series car. That's the car I'd like to have.
Letter series car?
Yeah, they all I think it was from 55 to 65. They were called a 300 with each one had a letter as they
Oh,
went
the
by.
300. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then like the 61 had a 2 4-barrel carburetors on each fender.
Oh my goodness.
313 motor, 375 horsepower, and it had a console from front to back, bucket seats front and back.
What was that called? That car?
It was a 300G, I believe. Chrysler 300G.
Oh,
yeah.
they started putting numbers behind.
Numbers
the 300.
behind it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I think you've done pretty good here.
So I'm still the.
It has a lot of detail on it.
You have?
Yeah, I said it has a lot of detail on
Oh
it.
yeah, I know. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I love the color on it too.
Yeah.
That closes pretty good. Well, thanks for showing us your car here on Cruisin. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Ernie, what have we got here? This is looks like an early race car kind of thing.
Yeah. No, basically it's built to look like an early 30s speedster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boat
Boat-tail speedster.
tail speedster, but that wasn't a production car, was it?
No, they weren't. No.
They were basically a race car that people built on their own.
That's quite correct, yeah. There were certain ones, built. They did have production bodies out at one point.
Okay.
Like in the early 20s, you could buy a Model T Speedster body and put it on a chassis.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Because there's the Auburn Boattail Speedster. So the Speedster concept was kind of universal to a lot of car makers
Oh, yeah.
then.
Yes, it was.
So it has the boat tail at the back.
That's right.
And then, so
So
tell me, what did you use for a body here? You just
Okay,
everything's
basically
fabric?
the front of it, the cowling is 32 Ford, grill shell and hood's 32 Ford, and then we built the rest.
The rest is like this is all the frame and the steering and all that. What's it sitting on? What's it right?
It's a custom built frame. It's got early Ford suspension components throughout. shock absorbers and all that. It's all early Ford, out of the 30s, 40s.
This looks like sort of a race bucket of some sort seat. Is that
Yes,
right?
I built those. Yeah.
Oh, you built those?
Yes. Yeah, they're like
Well,
early.
you're with Northside Street Rods still,
Yes.
aren't you? So you've been building cars. How many cars have you sort of fooled around building? Ernie?
Too many.
Because I remember one time you had was it a 3-window coupe?
I have that. Yes.
You still
I have that? Yeah. And I have a Model A Roadster also.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
And you have a Thursday night sort of mental evening, or what do you guys call
Yes.
it again?
Well, therapy session.
Therapy session.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
A therapy
That's right.
session. Yeah. Thursday night therapy. I like it.
Yes.
Well, this is a great car.
Oh, thank you.
So where would we have raced a car like this in?
They raced them generally on old horse tracks.
Okay.
Oval horse tracks.
Did we have racing like that in Regina?
Yes, we did.
at
They
the
raced.
stadium?
They raced at the stadium. Yes. In mostly in the late 20s, I believe.
Late 20s.
Yes.
Because I saw one out in a farm. A fellow had an original one. It was a very cool car.
Yeah, they did race there. Prince Albert had a big following up there too.
Really?
Oh yes.
So how far back does car racing go in Saskatchewan? You got any idea?
I really don't know. I know it goes back to the 20s because I've seen the pictures. So.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I know.
other than that,
They never raced this kind of car at Davidson, though. Davidson was more of a formula race, huh?
as I know it, Davidson was a sports car.
Sports
track.
cars.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Anything else you want to share with us about this car?
Okay. Well, the motor is a 2.3 liter Ford, like a Mustang,
Okay.
4-cylinder,
Oh, 4-cylinder. Is that ever cool?
and it's got dual Weber carburetors.
So what
on
are you
it.
putting out? About 150 horse, 200?
I really don't know, to tell you the truth.
Looks like you. Did
It's
you
for-
build that? The headers there. Did you? do
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Those
I
are
built
custom
the-
built by Ernie Welter.
Yeah, I built the headers. I built the intake manifold that the carburetors are on.
You built that?
Yeah.
Really? You're a master machinist.
Well, no, I'm just a hobbyist. But yeah, they're individual runners for each venturi on the carburetor.
Oh my goodness.
So,
So when you get through this part, this is Ford still
That's-
here,
Yeah, up to this point, it's 32 Ford, the hood and the grill.
and then when we come back here, what is
This is all.
This is Ernie Welter.
That's right. Yeah,
That
we
is amazing.
fabricated the.
So what's it riding on back here? This is the custom-made frame and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's got quarter elliptic springs on it for the rear end, and it's got a 49 Ford differential in it.
Really?
Yes, it's got a T5 5-speed transmission.
Shit. That's fantastic. And this is your son's car here.
This is my son Brent. That's his.
Has it got the
Model A.
Jaguar engine in it still? Or?
It's not a Jaguar. It's a Pontiac overhead cam 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had one with a Jag in it. Engine.
No.
Oh, it was always the Pontiac overhand cam.
Always,
6.
yes.
Yeah, you guys, you and father and son, you've been building cars for a long time, huh?
Yes, I have one other son, and he's heavily involved too, but he couldn't make it out today. So
Fantastic. Well, a beautiful car. I love
Well,
your
thank you.
hubcaps. Those are designed again along the speedster racing thing.
that's correct. They're actually 55 Studebaker hubcaps with Ford chrome caps adapted to them.
Really?
Yes,
Even that's hard to find those things. huh?
that's right.
Jeez, no kidding. Love it. Well, thanks for joining us, Ernie.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Join us Monday, September 5th from 12 to 4 p.m. when Access Communications and the Collectors Car Club host the 15th annual Labor Day Show and Shine. Classic cars and fun for the whole family at Access Community Park in Regina. Admission is $5 per person, $10 per family, and kids under 12 get in for free. Presented by CAA Saskatchewan. CAA is happy to help our local families by presenting the Labor Day Show and Shine, with proceeds directed to the Regina Food Bank. The 15th annual Labor Day Show and Shine. Visit myaccess.ca/show and shine to learn more.